before breakthrough, there will always be a breakdown. That's the rule of it. It's like gravity. And why is that? It's because a breakdown is like the curtain falls. You can no longer lie to yourself. You can no longer pretend that stuff is working in a certain way. Everything is taken away. It's just how it is. And breakthroughs come out of you seeing the world as it is. For instance, myself, I got married really early in my life. Sweet woman, it didn't work. And getting divorced was a big, huge crisis for me because I had a really difficult childhood. And this marriage was my prize, was my symbol that I made it in life. And then suddenly I was broke, I was divorced, I lost my job. For 4 months I was sitting in my living room looking out the window and thinking, well, I could read the paper, but I don't have the energy. And I just didn't recognize myself. I started to work less, train more, and I had to sit down and just think, what do I know? I was already a psychotherapist. I've been quite successful within the tech branch, IT companies. But I just felt that this just going forward, being successful, only about results, wasn't enough for me. So we say that year after that divorce was really, really important to me. Sitting down and thinking, what do I really know? What do I not only know in my head, but what do I know by experience? What have I done that I know works? And that is what a breakdown can do. It can show you what works and what doesn't work, if you have the courage to look at it, seeing the world as it is, learning from it. And that's a good point. We're talking all the time about being positive or negative. Instead of changing that mindset and say, well, sometimes my life is shit. Sometimes it's bad. It is negative. But if I have the right mindset, when this experience becomes an experience, the way I think about it can make it constructive. It changed my life. I know now more about how to choose the right thing for me. And on the other hand, some people, they have the destructive way. You can give them like $10 million, they win the lottery, and after a year, they spend it all. Because they still have the same mindset from before. The money didn't change anything, even though the money in itself, that's a positive. But the way they think make it negative to them. And that's a really important part, that experiences is never the truth. It's the choice we're making, how to look at our past. And that's powerful.